We've been speaking to Sarah Taylor about being a plus-size model today and social media being a huge influence on the plus-size fashion industry. We're going to continue speaking with her about her love, her self-love journey, and her past life experiences. Self-love, self-acceptance. I think as women, we all strive for it on a daily basis all the time. When was that pivotal moment finally when you said, yes, I am good, I love me exactly the way I am?
Well, it kind of came in two parts. So the first part was the realization of things aren't okay the way they are. So at that point I was in a marriage that was abusive. And I remember my husband was at work and I remember just thinking, I can't live another day in this pain. I deserve more. I'm worthy of more. I can't do this. So I basically had an ultimatum of something needs to change or you need to go because I just can't. So that was the first step. And then it was a couple years of work to get to the place of self-love. But once I finally got there, after positive affirmations, journaling a lot, having a really great trust circle that I could just talk about things. As women, we just need to vent and kind of flush it out. It's really cathartic for us. But I was actually on my way to one of my best friend's house. It was the summer, and I was driving in a country road. It was beautiful, and I remember looking in the rearview mirror, and I looked at myself differently, and I thought, wow, I am beautiful and I love me. And I could actually say it out loud. And tears streaming down my face, of course. And I get to her house and I tell her what happened. And she's like, that's funny. This morning I was unpacking and found a journal from when I was in Bible college, like 10 years previously. And in it was a prayer for you that you would learn to love yourself. So we both stood there crying. It was really emotional, but it was such a special moment that we could share, and that's what the people in my life wanted for me, to finally get there. Such a beautiful moment that I'll never forget.
That sounds so amazing, and that the prayer was answered.
Exactly.
And here we are
10 years later.
But it's always on time, isn't it?
Exactly. Always on time.
So you just spoke about that a little bit briefly. You posted a blog post about your difficulty in your marriage and how you were emotionally and sexually abused during your marriage. Tell us how that difficult time shaped you into the woman that you are today.
I think it's made me who I am. I remember I used to listen to Joyce Meyer a lot during my healing journey, and I remember her being thankful for the horrible things she had endured. She was also in a lot of abusive situations, and I remember her being thankful for them, and I was like, girl, you're crazy. Like, what are you talking about? How can you be thankful for that? But now I, as I ridiculed it then, now I look back, if it didn't happen and things didn't happen the way they were, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't know my strength, and I wouldn't now be able to be a voice for other women who don't know what to do in the situation. So in opening up about what happened to me, I've had floods of women and men reach out to me and say, thank you, you give me hope that I can heal, I can have a good life. It doesn't just have to just be okay, and I don't just have to survive. And then also asking, how do I get better? So that for me has been such a gift to be able to give back, and it makes all the pain I went through worth something. I say to people that out of my deepest pain, my destiny was birthed. So that's sort of how beautiful. I see.
And it's so true. And I think if a lot of people looked at it that way, we'd be able to heal and help, more people as well. Right?
It's no longer just about me.
No, it is definitely not. It's so much bigger.
It really is.
So what insight have you gained about yourself thus far that you never knew before, looking back?
I would say that I'm beautiful is one of them, and that was probably one of the hardest. I remember doing my positive affirmations, and I looked at myself in the mirror when I would say them, so I could handle, like, I am strong, I am courageous, I am bold, but when it came to I was beautiful, I would look away. So I think actually seeing my beauty, and that my beauty just isn't my reflection in the mirror, it's who I am as a woman. I would also say that my strength, I had no idea that I could actually get through what I got through and do more than just survive. So I think I'm a lot stronger than I ever gave myself credit for.
And then when you talk about beautiful, that was the hardest affirmation to kind of swallow. And I think a lot of women probably do feel that way. I think so, that's the one, like, you can do the others. I'm courageous. I'm strong. I am beautiful. Why do you think that is? That one is like,
I think it's because in society, and in life in general, the people we meet, we're constantly being fed messages of you're not good enough if you don't have X, Y, and Z. If you don't have a small waist, a big butt, big boobs, size 2, like all that sort of stuff. So we constantly have this, we're not good enough, we're never going to measure up, and until I get there, I can't be happy.
True.
And it's about embracing the moment today and seeing your beauty in your body today. So even I've still got goals in terms of weight loss. I've lost about 80 pounds in the last 2 years.
That's amazing.
But it hasn't been hard, and it's been because I was fixed on the inside. It's not about what I look like on the outside, it's how I feel. That's my measuring stick. And if we can learn to look in the mirror today and love who we are today, not when I get 20 pounds lighter or what I was when I was 21.
Exactly.
Right? No looking back, just embrace this exact moment.
Yes.
Yeah, and see the beauty in your body as it is. So like standing in front of the mirror naked, definitely a challenge, but
for us all.
But it's been worthwhile to put in the effort because now I can walk confidently in my body. Yeah.
As you are, you're stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah. Inside and out.
Thank you.
So as women, we go through many challenges, adversities. It's an up and down roller coaster all the time. And you've gone through your share of challenges, which we just discussed. What has helped you? What has been that pivotal thing? I know you mentioned affirmations. Has there been anything else that you draw to get you through your circumstances?
I would say, number one, if it wasn't for my faith, I probably wouldn't be alive. I grew up as a pastor's kid in the church, and it's always been part of who I am. But I think through this, I discovered more of my relationship with God, and I think that if it wasn't for that, I couldn't tell you where I'd be. So I would say that. A strong community. So I have people in my life that I trust who are in my corner, they're my pack. I know I can go to them, and I have had to get rid of people out of my life who aren't aligned with the journey that I'm on and wanting more for their lives. But it's really important to have people you trust that you can open up to. And journaling has also been another really big thing on top of affirmations. Just flushing it out.
Absolutely. I'm a big advocate for journaling. And it helps to have kind of a, not just like a regular notepad, just something a little pretty, a little girly to kind of inspire you to write.
Definitely.
Wonderful. Okay, so after the break, we are going to learn more about this dynamic woman, Sarah Taylor.